guys, Jack here, and in this video I'm going to try and answer the question, what is the hottest Pokemon? Just to clarify, this video isn't for you sickos who get excited over vaguely female-shaped Pokemon. No, no, no. I'm talking about the fieriest, most blisteringly scorching hot Pokemon to grace this fair land of ours. Ironically though, my research did start at the sexiest Pokemon of all time, Magcargo. Don't at me. Now, as we all know, Magcargo is made of magma, and according to science, the maximum temperature magma can be is 2,912 degrees Fahrenheit. It's pretty safe to assume then that Magcargo is this temperature also, right? Wrong. According to multiple Pokédex entries since Sapphire, Magcargo actually burns at roughly 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Only roughly. They are very careful to say roughly for some reason. Why can't they just measure it? Just measure it. In any case, it seems that real world physics don't appear to be the same as Pokemon physics. Who'da thunk it? I started with Magcargo because it's the Pokemon that everyone says is the hottest. You ask someone to say, Magcargo, it's twice as hot as the sun. But little do people realise there is actually another Pokemon in the same generation, but instead of in the Sapphire Pokédex, it was in the Ruby Pokédex. It says that Camerupt is also 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the same temperature! Now, what does Camerupt have that Magcargo doesn't? Is it... No, how about... down... Aha! That's it! A Mega Evolution! I am 24 years old. Anyway, yes, with its humps forming into one big volcano on the back, overflowing with lava and magma and all sorts of stuff, Mega Camerupt must be hotter than normal Camerupt. Assuming the temperature is the main factor for the power of a special attack, we can do a quick little calculation. Now, Camerupt's special attack goes up by about 40% when it turns into Mega Camerupt. If we apply that same ratio to the 18,000 degrees that Camerupt was, that comes out at a scorching 25,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Roughly. So is that it? Is Mega Camerupt our hottest Pokemon of all time ever? I don't think so. This next one I'm taking with a little pinch of salt. Actually no, not a little pinch of salt. Let's get a whole lorry full of salt, a big old truck of salt. Because I wanted to look at my favourite and most people's favourite Pokemon, Charizard. Now I know that Charizard can melt rocks. Did a quick Google search. Melting rocks doesn't get us anywhere near the temperature we need. Dismiss it instantly. Not even talk about it. Except for I did just talk about it, but ignore the rock thing. Remember, we're trying to beat 25,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 2.5 times the temperature of the surface of the sun. That's our goal. That's our goal to beat right now. I didn't want to let Charizard down. I did a bit more digging, looking at the Pokédex entries one more time. And what do I see? Something that I'd previously dismissed. Charizard can quickly melt 10,000 ton glaciers. 10,000 tons. Assuming that's an American ton, that's over 9 million kilograms. At first you might think, oh, big whoop, fire melts ice. That's a big surprise. Nobody knew this. But just think about it, 10,000 tons of ice. That's a lot of ice. You can't do that quickly with fire, unless you're Charizard. I started searching for how to figure out how long it would take to melt 9 million kilograms of ice. Luckily for me, there are a few nerds that have already figured all this out. Just give it a quick Google to see their workings. But basically, the temperature of Charizard's flamethrower would have to be 14.25 million degrees Fahrenheit to melt that much ice in an hour. That's like half the temperature of the core of the sun. That's just unfathomably hot. I'm not certain my truckload of salt is going to be enough to put that fire out. Let's change it up. Let's be reasonable. Let's say a month, about 28 days is quick to melt a glacier. I think that's pretty quick. I'm going to be fair to Charizard. We'll say it's a month. And that puts Charizard's flamethrower at about 21,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It's in second place. I'm okay with second place. It's reasonable, it's fair. I think that's a fair comparison. But wait, is it second place? I mean, all logical thinking will put it as a legendary Pokemon. Moltres or Ho-Oh, Groudon or Reshiram. I mean, Groudon made continents with his temperature. Reshiram can change the whole world's temperature just by shooting heat up into the sky. But the problem is, we just don't have the data. There is no way for us to figure out how hot these Pokemon were. Even if you do some small calculations like Primal Groudon, the water evaporates before it hits it. You can't hit it with water moves. But that still only puts its temperature at about 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's only a tenth of what Mega Camerupt was. But that's applying real world logic to it. We need the data from the Pokemon world, or it's impossible to figure out. In any case, I'm leaving Mega Camerupt as number 1. He's number 1 in my book. Who's number 1 in yours? Tune in next week where I'll be trying to answer the question, what is the coldest Pokemon? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a week. Roughly. Bye!